What's up, Wrestling Verse family? Welcome back to the channel, and if you're new here, make sure you smash that subscribe button and hit the notification bell because we're about to break down one of the most shocking moments in recent WWE history. Today, we're talking about something that nobody saw coming. Something that sent shockwaves through the entire WWE universe. Jey Uso, the right-hand man, the enforcer, the loyal soldier, has done the unthinkable. He betrayed his own flesh and blood, and now he's aligned himself with the Vision. This isn't just another storyline twist, folks. This is a complete character transformation that changes everything. So buckle up, because we're diving deep into how this all went down, why it happened, and what this means for the future of WWE. Let's set the stage here, because to understand this betrayal, we need to understand the journey Jey Uso has been on. For years, Jey was the ultimate family man. He stood by his cousin Roman Reigns through thick and thin. He took the beatings, he followed orders, he did everything Roman asked him to do, even when it tore him apart inside. Remember Hell in a Cell? Remember, I Quit? Jey suffered through physical and emotional torture, all in the name of family. He was programmed to believe that family is everything, that blood is thicker than water, that the bloodline was untouchable. But here's the thing about being in someone's shadow for too long, eventually, you start to suffocate. Jey gave everything to the bloodline. He sacrificed his individuality, his championship opportunities, his own career trajectory, all to be Roman's right-hand man. And what did he get in return? Manipulation, control, disrespect. Even after Roman lost the title, even after the bloodline started crumbling, Jey was still there trying to hold it together. He was trying to be the glue that kept his family united. But you can only play that role for so long before you realize, maybe it's time to put yourself first for once. The cracks started showing. The tension was building. And then came the moment that changed everything. The confrontation. The argument. The final straw that broke the camel's back. When Jey looked into the eyes of his family members and realized that loyalty had become a one-way street, something inside him snapped. The switch flipped. And Jey Uso made the decision that would define his career moving forward. Now let's talk about the moment. The night that Jey Uso turned his back on everything he once believed in. The arena was electric. Nobody knew what was about to happen. His family was in the ring, probably thinking they had Jey exactly where they wanted him, probably thinking he would fall in line like he always did. But not this time. When Jey's music hit, you could feel something was different. The look in his eyes wasn't the same. There was no hesitation. No conflict. Just pure determination. This wasn't the Jey Uso who questioned every decision. This was a man who had finally found his purpose. And then it happened. The superkick heard around the world. The moment Jey struck down his own blood, the WWE universe erupted. Social media exploded. Fans couldn't believe what they were witnessing. This wasn't just a heel turn or a face turn. This was a complete character evolution. But here's where it gets even more interesting. After the attack, after the chaos, after the dust settled, the Vision's music hit. And when those lights came back on, there was Jey Uso, standing shoulder to shoulder with the last group anyone expected him to align with. The Vision had been making waves, building momentum, taking over WWE with a different kind of family, a chosen family built on respect, ambition, and mutual goals. They offered Jey something the bloodline never could: equality, partnership, a chance to be more than just someone's enforcer. Think about it. The Vision doesn't operate on manipulation and fear. They operate on vision, hence the name. They have a plan, a purpose, and everyone in the group has a voice. For Jey, this wasn't just joining another faction. This was freedom. This was finally being able to spread his wings and reach the potential that had been suffocated for so long. So why did Jey do it? Why throw away years of family loyalty? Why betray his own blood? Let's break it down, because this goes deeper than just storyline drama. First, respect. In the bloodline, Jey was always treated as lesser than. He was the one who took the pins. He was the one who got sacrificed when things went wrong. He was the muscle, not the mastermind. The Vision offered him something different. Respect as an equal, not as a subordinate. Second, opportunity. Look at Jey's career trajectory over the past few years. How many singles championship opportunities did he get while being in the bloodline? How many main events was he kept out of because he was too busy serving someone else's agenda? The vision represents opportunity. They're about elevating everyone in the group, not just one person at the top. Third, and this is crucial, identity. Jey Uso lost himself in the bloodline. He became an extension of Roman Reigns rather than his own man. With the vision, he gets to reclaim his identity. He gets to be Jey Uso, not just Roman's cousin, or the enforcer. That's powerful character motivation right there. And let's be real for a second. How many times can someone manipulate you before you wake up? How many times can your family put their goals above yours before you realize it's not really family anymore? It's just a hierarchy where you're at the bottom. Jey finally saw through the manipulation, and he made the hardest decision of his life to choose himself for once. Segment 4. The Fallout 5:30 to 7 o'clock. Now, let's talk about what this means moving forward, because the implications are massive. First off, the bloodline is in absolute chaos right now. They've lost one of their most valuable members. The dynamics have completely shifted. Who fills the void? Who do they trust now? Can they even function without Jey? For the vision, this is a huge power move. They just acquired one of the most talented, battle-tested competitors in WWE. Jey brings credibility, he brings experience, and most importantly, he brings that main event energy. The vision just became exponentially more dangerous with Jey in their ranks. But here's what I'm most excited about: the matches this sets up. Imagine Jey Uso versus his former bloodline members in singles competition, but now he's not holding back. Now he's fighting for himself, for his new family, for the vision. The storytelling possibilities are endless. We could see Jey finally getting those championship opportunities he deserved all along. We could see him in main events, in marquee matches, getting the spotlight he earned but never received. The vision might just be the platform that launches Jey Uso into true superstardom, not as a tag team specialist, but as a complete singles competitor. And think about the promos. Jey is going to have so much to say to his former family. The confrontations, the explanations, the justifications, all of it is going to be must-see television. This storyline has layers upon layers, and we're just scratching the surface right now. Closing 7 o'clock to 8 o'clock. So there you have it. Wrestling vs. family. Jey Uso has done the unthinkable. He betrayed his own blood, turned his back on the bloodline, and joined the vision in one of the most shocking moves we've seen in years. This isn't just a storyline development, this is a career-defining moment that will be talked about for years to come. Was Jey justified in his betrayal? Did the bloodline push him too far? Is the vision the right move for his career? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I want to hear what the Wrestling vs. family thinks about all this. And listen, if you enjoyed this breakdown, do me a huge favor. Hit that like button, it really helps the channel grow. Share this video with your wrestling friends because they need to see this analysis. And of course, if you haven't already, subscribe to Wrestling vs. CC and turn on those notifications so you never miss our breakdowns, predictions, and exclusive content. The wrestling world has changed forever, and we're going to be here covering every single moment of it. Jey Uso's journey is just beginning, and trust me, you don't want to miss what happens next. This is Wrestling vs. CC, and I'll see you in the next one. Keep watching, keep supporting, and remember, in wrestling, nothing is ever what it seems. Peace out. Wrestling vs. family. End screen 8 o'clock. Subscribe button animation and suggested videos appear. Production notes. Total word count. Approximately 1,600 words, approximately 8 minutes at natural speaking pace, include dramatic background music during key moments. Use relevant WWE footage throughout, ensure proper fair use guidelines, add text overlays for emphasis on key points. Include subscribe reminders at beginning and end. Maintain high energy throughout delivery. Use audience engagement calls to action strategically placed.